to Daytona Beach, Florida, inside Hankster's Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles, and there's anywhere from 45 to 60 to even 70 vehicles in here at one time, depending on the month or day. If you're watching this video presentation on YouTube, please be sure to go to hanksters.com. That is our website. There you can find all of our most current inventory in both of our showroom locations, Daytona Beach and Homer City, Pennsylvania. Because we leave our YouTube videos up at all times. We never take them down. So the presentation you're watching today could be a week old, 2 weeks old, 2 years old, and the car may not be available. This is an awesome car. Today we're going to show you a 1967 Ford Mustang. We will show you later in the presentation this is a 289 car. We already checked the casting number on the block. It is a 65 to 68 289, so it could be the original motor in the car. There's no way to prove that because Ford did not stamp partial VINs on the motor block in 1967. But this car came out of North Carolina, and it is one solid car and a great running car. The paint on the car is far from perfect. You'll see there's some imperfections in the hood, like right there. But overall, very nice quality, driver quality paint job. There are no areas of concern on the paint in terms of cracking or blistering or anything like that. It does have dual chrome mirrors both on the driver's side and passenger side doors. Cragar wheels, of course. Your 289 pony on the front fender, driver's side, and your Mustang insignia there. Same thing's going to be on the passenger side. Taking a look at the interior, this car is in really great shape on the inside. The carpeting is very, very nice. There's no dry rot, there's no discoloration. The interior quality in terms of the vinyl on the seats and the headliner that's inside the car is exceptional. It's in very good condition. Same thing with the dashboard. All the gauges are in good shape. All the chrome around the gauges are in good shape. The center and the steering wheel. The door panels, the vinyl on the door panels, good. Paint on the door panels. Your door jambs are in excellent condition. Drip rail moldings in excellent shape. This one's not going to last. This is a really solid, great running, great driving car. And Mustang 67s, they're just it's a desirable car, desirable year. Chrome on the rear bumper's in really good shape. It appears to be a newer bumper. Got your little pony there on your gas cap. 1967 North Carolina plate that will come with the car. Spare in there. You can see the trunk's in good shape. The trunk lid does not stay up without me holding it. We're going to fix that issue. It will be staying up on its own when it leaves here. Door fitment on the passenger side is the same as it is on the driver's side. Again, it's a driver quality car. Nothing's perfect on the car, but overall it's a great car. It's a turnkey car you're not going to have to do anything to. It's ready to go, ready to take to the shows, ready to drive on the weekend. The car's mechanically strong. Great looking car. It's a really nice looking color combination with this green and I don't know, I guess it's like an off-white interior. Again, all the components of the interior are in excellent shape. You won't have to do anything in there. You won't have to do anything to the car at all. So take a look under the hood here. We'll show you the 289 that's underneath the hood. No power steering, no power brakes, and no AC. Just roll the windows down. We're going to take it outside right now and we're going to throw it on the rack and show you what this looks like underneath. I want to remind you guys that not only do we own all of our cars, but we offer financing on all these things. So it's quick and easy to fill out a credit app. It takes 4 to 6 minutes to complete. We can usually have an approval within an hour, 2 hours tops. And we usually fund it within 48 hours and we can get one of these babies on the way to you in whatever part of the country you live in. Let's go take a look at it underneath. Underneath our green 1967 Ford Mustang. This is a car that stood the test of time. This is a really nice car. I'm going to have Devin show you the oil pan here. It looks like it was just done. I mean, you can see both sides of it are really, really dry. And there's actually a cork gasket there you can see sticking out. You know, it appears to be brand new. I mean, it's, you can see the oil pan's fantastic, the tranny pan, you know, no leaks, nice and dry. Just a really pristine looking car underneath here. We got drum brakes in the front. As I mentioned earlier, we do not have power brakes on this car. They are the old school manual. Frame rails on the car, both sides look good. Your dual MagnaFlow exhaust. I'm sorry, big Flowmaster on here. Dual Flowmaster exhaust look good. Floor pans on the car look good. I mean, you can see they're all there. Nice looking floor pans. Frame rails in the rear look good. Drive shaft looks good. Drum brakes in the rear, obviously. Rear end's nice and dry. Gas tank appears to be newer. You have dual chrome tips leading out the rear there. Inner rear quarters are good. They're all there. They aren't packed with mud or anything. Yeah, this one will go fast. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it out on a drive right now and show you guys how this runs. I've already driven it. I know that it runs fantastic, but what I invite you to do is don't just take our word for it on this car or any other car. We encourage everybody to come down, not only see our showroom and our business operations, our gift shop, our location here in Daytona, beautiful Daytona Beach, where we're 5 miles from the beach one way and 5 miles from the speedway in another direction. There's plenty to do here, plenty of restaurants on the water, all kinds of cool things to rent, from jet skis to slingshots to bikes, scooters, whatever you're into, even exotic car rentals. We don't rent any of our cars, so no, don't ask. But if you buy one, you're more than happy to you know, take it out, take it on the beach, take it down A1A, whatever you want to do. But we really encourage all our buyers to come in person and check out what they're buying. Most of our transactions are done sight unseen, and for the most part we do a pretty excellent job not only representing our car accurately and honestly, but you know, doing the whole process from start to finish with our customers and getting them their dream car in their garage or in their driveway. Let's take this car out, see how it runs. Again, come on down and do it for yourself, but if you can't, that's why we do these videos for you. We take it out on the road. We're inside our 1967 Ford Mustang. Fuel gauge works. It's all the way to my left. Got about 3/4 of a tank of fuel. There's a wiper switch here. It works. They work on both speeds. There's low. There's high. We won't need them today. Speedometer does work. We'll show you that later in the video, obviously. We're sitting at a standstill. Oil pressure, alternator. Temp gauge does work, is not up yet. The radio is strictly for show. It doesn't work. And it won't work when you get the car, because we do not do radios. Horn works. Turn signals work, both driver's side and passenger side. Seatbelt light even works on this thing. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. I usually wear my seatbelt, but in these things I don't, because I just don't. Runs good. It does have a little bit of a, you know, rumble to the exhaust, just so you guys are aware. It's just whoever set it up that way liked a little bit of rumble there, so it does have that. But really strong running car. We're going to show you that right now. Driving down the road in our Mustang. Again, I told you earlier, I already drove this car. It runs perfect. No vibrations in the steering wheel, in the floors, in the brake pedal, in the seat. Nothing. I mean, it's really outstanding running car. Most cars we get in our showroom, the speedometer's off. This one falls into that category. It's reading, I don't know, 45, 46, something like that. We're probably going about 40. I'd venture to say that it's 5 miles per hour fast, so. But it's a classic car. You'll figure that out. That's not something we're going to mess with. Trying to mess with those speedo gears and stuff, just, you can never get them quite right. People try. We have 50 cars, 60 cars in our showroom, and I bet you, I don't know, 10 of them are accurate. And of those 10, probably 5 of them are 1990 or newer. So, but this thing runs out really, really good. 55. We're in a 45. Has plenty of power, plenty of pickup, had plenty left to go. You know, I'm not going to go 75 miles an hour on a side road here. Car picks up with ease, shifts with ease. It does not have power brakes. They do work, you know, you can tell they're not power brakes, but there's no problem stopping the car at all. You don't have to shove the pedal to the floor or anything. It stops nice as soon as you put your foot on the brake, the car's stopping. Same thing with the power steering. Some of the cars we get through our showroom, when it doesn't have power steering, it drives like a tank. This one's not one of those cars. This one drives, I mean, it feels like it has power steering. Even when you're at a standstill or when you're going slow is usually an indication of when the car does not have power steering. When you're up at, you know, 30, 40 miles an hour, you really can't tell as much as you can when you're going 3, 4, 5 miles per hour. But this one steers really, really good. There would be absolutely no reason to even talk about putting power steering on this thing with the way that it handles. It's just, again, barely takes any. I mean, the brake pedal, as soon as you're pushing on it, the car's stopping. So really, really great car. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Give us a call. We'd be happy to answer any of your questions on the car. There's many, many ways to contact us through our website, hanksters.com. You can text, you can make an offer, you can send us an inquiry, email us, whatever. There's many ways to contact us. We'll get back to you. We try to answer our leads as soon as possible, depending on how many we have come in. We'll get back to you guys just as soon as possible. Don't wait on this one. I guarantee you this one won't last. It's just a nice car. It's going to be offered at a great price point. It's going to include shipping to you in the lower 48 United States at full retail price and a warranty. You can ask us about both when you call.